It is my great honour to welcome you to the wedding I think we've all been waiting for. While getting to know Lucy, she told us all about her mysterious and exotic boyfriend, Ivan Tulumbajan. It was a tough life for Lucy back then, and she would often complain throughout the week about having to go to Italy again this weekend.
When writing this speech, I was thinking of ways to describe the love that you two have for each other, and then I remembered something that the famous Roy Kent once said on the show. You deserve to be with someone who makes you feel like you've been struck by fucking lightning. And with you two, that is so true. Your chemistry and love for each other is so evident and so beautiful, and long may it continue.
Love is awful. It's painful, it's frightening, it makes you doubt yourself, judge yourself, distance yourself from the other people in your life. It makes you selfish, it makes you creepy, it makes you obsessed with your hair, it makes you cruel, it makes you say and do things you never thought you would do. When it feels right, it's easy. But I'm not so sure that's true. It takes strength to know what's right, and love isn't something that weak people do. Being a romantic takes a hell of a lot of hope. I think what they mean is, when you find somebody that you love, it feels like hope.
Lucy, I promise you this.
I will laugh with you in times of joy.
I will laugh with you in times of joy.
I will build a home filled with laughter and light. With you.
With you,
Breathe. I will build a home
I will build a home
of laughter and light.
of laughter and light.
I will laugh with you in times of joy.
I will laugh with you in times of joy.
And comfort thee in times of sorrow.
And comfort you in times of sorrow.
I will listen to you with compassion and understanding.
I will listen to you with compassion and understanding.
And be your biggest cheerleader.
And be your biggest cheerleader.
Ivan, do you take Lucy Victoria May to be your beloved wife?
I do.
Lucy, do you take Ivan Hugh Tulumbajan to be your beloved husband?
I do.
By the power vested in me as your celibate uncle and godfather, I now pronounce you Ivan and Lucy, husband and wife. Please stand and make some noise!
Those that know me well knew I was never going to let four men speak on my behalf. And in drafting this speech, I only had groom speeches for inspiration. So I just want to say, how beautiful does my new husband look?
We'll take a look on your tables. There are envelopes saying do not open until the best man's speech. In there is proof of his modelling capabilities during a steamy photo shoot in Finland.
From Manchester to Newcastle to follow in her parents' footsteps and to study town planning. And this is, of course, where we get to meet Tu for the first time. But Tu was shy and Lucy seemingly blind to the puppy eyes that were focused her way. After both her elder sister and her mother had pulled her to one side and said, "For goodness sake, can't you tell that this boy is in love with you and he's gorgeous?" She got the message and they became a couple.
Lucy Victoria May Tulumbajan. Who is now unbelievably my wife.
Guys don't often get the opportunity to tell each other how they feel, but today I'm going to take mine. 2, thank you for being my friend. And most of all, thank you for being there for me and most likely everybody in this room. He's the sort of person who can light up a room just by walking into it, always positive, always smiling, and somehow able to make everyone around him feel happier with his infectious laugh. It's not easy to always see the good in things, but he manages it, and it inspires me every day to try and be a bit more like him.
We've been invited to a birthday weekend in Budapest to celebrate our friend Louis' birthday. We're on our first night, we all got dressed up ready to go out to one of the biggest clubs Budapest had to offer. When suddenly, Lucy asked me a question. She looked at me engagingly with her beautiful blue-green eyes and asked me, "Do I look okay?" I replied, as any good friend would, "Of course, you look great. You never have to ask me that." She looked at me with a bashful expression and asked me if I wanted to go outside for a chat. I was none the wiser and said, "Yeah, sure." I thought she wanted some air, and so I calmly joined her outside to make sure she was okay as a dutiful platonic friend. To my surprise, we began talking frankly about how we really felt, and we finally admitted to each other we'd been aware of signs that there might have been something between us this whole time. What I remember vividly is the way you asked me how you looked, and the way we looked at each other in that moment. Not as friends, but as something so much more. And when you asked if I wanted to go outside, with my palms sweating and my heart thumping out my chest, the truth is, I knew exactly what I was doing, and what I said, and how I said it, with the hope that it would lead to something as special as going outside with you, sitting on that step and kissing you for the first time. Lucy, I'm so proud of the life we've already built together, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for us. I worship the ground you walk on, and I don't think this one speech is a strong enough vessel to carry this message of how much I love you. So let me say this the same way I did 10 years ago. Only now, not as friends, but as your husband. Luce, you never need to ask me how you look, because you have always, and will always, and definitely do today, look absolutely breathtakingly beautiful.
The Dwight to my Angela, the Chandler to my Monica, the love to my life and beat to my heart.
That as Lucy and 2 are now joined together in a lifelong, life-affirming partnership where they can continue to share that love with one another, they can share that love with friends and family as well.
2, you leave here today with a wife who is gorgeous, passionate, clever, and unbelievably caring. And Lucy, you leave here today with the best man I've ever met.